enjoying the rain. Okay, so everyone's favorite dungeon. You guys remember? Only hardcore Ocarina of Time N64 players remember. But there's a way to dupe out the claim check to turn it into another bottle or something else if you want. I forget how to do it exactly, but I do remember on my own in the old days fiddling around. I can't remember how you do it anymore, but I do remember like accidentally turning this into something else and then, you know, talking about it at school, and then like everyone was like talking about all the stuff. And the thing is, if you do it at the wrong time, if you glitch out an item, you can kind of mess up your quest chain. But if you do it with the claim check or whatever once you're finished, then it doesn't really matter much. Anyway, we're gonna need probably the hook shot the most, and I'm gonna try to remember to use this damn spell. All right, let's do it. Super speed with boots. And welcome to the Water Temple. Clearly the best designed of any Zelda dungeon ever designed in the entire history of Zelda. There is not a dungeon that is more fun to play through than the Water Temple. Now, one thing I'm going to say immediately is it looks a lot nicer. Look at this place. This is beautiful. If only we could just teleport right over there and play the song anytime we wanted. Or, you know, put a warp over there. I did mean to actually put that on a thing. I'm just testing. I'm not sure if this is a skeleton spot or not. I gotta try it out. No. I wonder if one of the remakes they put a scarecrow spot over there. Seems like the sort of thing they might have done. And then this is the way to the boss, if I remember correctly, which requires the long shots. Of course, it looks nice, but it's still laggy. Come on, HD textures. How hard are you to load? Is this the way I took in? No, this is not the way we went in. Okay. Looks similar. Tricked me for a second. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to just jump to the bottom of the middle when you come in here, but we'll see if there's anything over here. I could pull that. Right. No, this was a good thing to do right now. If we pull this now, then the next time we come through, we can push it from the other side. And we'll need to do that later, so that's still good to do. Get it out of the way. Now, where should I put my Furore Wind? That's the question. Honestly, it's probably not a bad idea to leave it on the top floor here. It's fine. Why would I want to get out of the water? I love the water. I'm a natural swimmer. Yeah. Alright. Let's wind it up. Now, because it's possible to accidentally teleport yourself backwards and undo your progress, now that we've cast that spell, let's hide it under an item so I don't accidentally trigger that again. Now, if I remember correctly, there's also there's some sequence breaks you can do by, like, skipping layers and sort of, like, normally you have to, like, reduce the water level to the second level to get into this area from this side. You know what I don't miss? Manta rays. Unfortunately... Oh no, we could just swim up there if I wanted. Easy. Easy every time. Oh. Alright, so we're gonna want to be standing pretty close to where we're gonna want to open it and shoot. Oh, right. Someone asked me earlier. I forgot. I almost forgot. I didn't totally forget. So it looks like the Lens of Truth only works in the chest game. So, as expected, it is specifically designed for cheating on the chest game, basically. Put the furores win by one of the water level change spots? Yeah, that's sensible. If I could have gotten to the 3rd level reset spot, I would have put it there, but unfortunately, I couldn't get over there until we open up some more paths. Also, I don't really have a whole lot of life. After all my ghost dungeons, I haven't actually, what am I trying to say? I haven't refreshed my fairy counter. Oh, I think you actually can, if you dive properly, you can get past that spike, but whatever, it's fine. I can't open the door from normal swimming anyway. You're gonna have to boot it. He's a true gamer. All right, so let's just go to the. Well, I say that. Is there anything nice on this floor we want to check out? I could go in there, unless it's locked. We'll just start at the top and work our way down. Oh, sneaky. So that's an arrow and then a hook shot to open. We're not going to be able to do that until we get the water lowered. Let's just see what's over here. Why not? We'll need a bomb, which means water to the bottom here. Pretty sure you can't use bombs underwater. You also can't use hammers underwater. True gamers get every chest. 100% completion, even with the 0 value. Now, I'm not saying that the compasses have a lot of value, but they're not completely useless. It's not a worst idea to have a map and a compass so that you can look up a key chest that you missed or something. Alright. I just wish there was a button to switch between boots. If, like, I need a key for this one. I don't have a key, do I? Also, you probably need long shot here. Alright. I went the wrong way once again. But yeah, if it wasn't so annoying to menu to the boots back and forth, this probably wouldn't be nearly as bad. Like, this is the big problem. And then even worse is because we're doing this on an emulator, I lose frames every time I try. All right, this is the one door we haven't done yet. Of course, I saved the right one for last. But yeah, because of the emulator, like the menu lag, every time I change boots, we mess up the music. We make myself and my viewers a little bit more annoyed. Oh look, Fish Girlfriend is alive. Hooray, our betrothed. Hooray, your fiance, there you go. And she's super excited that we can breathe underwater now. They made a button item in the 3DS version. That'd be nice. To just cycle your boots on and off. Why do Zora, a fish species, have breasts? I'm pretty sure there's some videos about that. I don't think fish generally lactate for, you know, raising their baby fish. So I don't know. Suspicious. Now, to be fair, fish normally don't have feet and hands and earrings and stuff either, but still. Mammals. They're supposed to be mammals with boobs. Alright, she's telling us all about the 3 levels of water changing and everything. If she's so smart, why didn't she just do it herself, clearly? She's gonna make us do it. They're also fake. It's possible. Yeah, we'll need those arrows later. Alright. Who is Rito? The fish lady? Isn't it Rudo? She's our fish girlfriend, basically. I think they just make the Zora's tunic so they have something to sell to other people, so that they can afford their augmentations. They gotta afford their elective surgery. So they craft up some fancy clothing and they sell it to the silly Hylian boys. Well, you know, they've got all kinds of different girls in Ocarina of Time. Rudo's just one of the more assertive women. To be honest, Naburu's pretty assertive too. Alright. 2 down. Come on, leg. Unfortunately, and I know it affects the video quality, we definitely get some serious lag now and then. Almost wish I just played it on old N64 mode with no lag spikes, but then it would look so much uglier, and we wouldn't get cool 30 FPS animations. You got the friggin' map. Yeah, good for you. The map's, you know, it's kind of like the compass. If you're a completionist, you have to get it all. Now, if it was plastic surgery, would they float? Oh, I missed, there's a ledge there you can land on, I think. That will, if I fall down in the right fashion, there's a ledge there that had a bombable wall, right? You know what? Screw you, torches. I know this is designed to be a bow puzzle, but... Malon is girlfriend number 2. Alright, the clams. Just like real clams. Don't play with your food. Malon's a farm girl, so she's all natural. I think, unfortunately, canonically, Link gets none of the ladies because he travels down to Majora's, whatever, Termina, basically, and, well, dies, probably. So, unfortunately, he doesn't actually get any girlfriends. He finishes his quest and then just goes on a horse ride, and you never hear from him again. Alright, so you need a key to get in there. This is one of the blocks we want to push. Very, very slowly push. It goes Saria, Malon, Zelda, Rudo, Naburu. Those are your 5. Naburu is a bit iffy, but I think it counts. Malon's not really in Majora's Mask. Everyone in Majora's Mask is a either a fever dream of a dying Link or just alternate reality version. Okay, so I'm gonna hit this. It's gonna make water jets pop up. It's gonna be really fun. And if you don't kill that Tektite, then as soon as you make it to the other side, he knocks you down. I'm the best archer in town. Honestly, I kind of like the theory that Majora Mask Link is basically dead and in, like, purgatory or something. Alright, here we go. Easy every time. There was no treasure down there, right? No treasure. No. Alright, I sort of remember this room a little bit. It's the whirlpool room. This is probably one of the rooms that people hate about the game. Because I think you have to, yeah, hookshot. Maybe this one's not so bad. It's just weird with iron boots. Everything's so slow. You have to be close enough to shoot both targets, basically, from where you're standing. There, and then hookshot in. So I think you actually might need to land with your boots up on top of this. And I think that's what always bothered me. Which, I guess if you know what you're doing, is not so bad, but like half the battle is just figuring out what the heck this is supposed to do for this room. Like, what are you supposed to really do here? But yeah. And then, of course, the clams get you. You know what, clams? I don't like seafood very much. I'm out of here. See you later. Yeah. That's one of those little... It's not a hard puzzle, don't get me wrong. It's just kind of annoying. Alright, 2 keys. Probably good. Yeah, if there was a button to switch between boot modes, that would certainly be... I would appreciate that, no doubt. Alright. There's nothing else in this room, right? Well, there is, but it's up there. And we can't get up there, right? You get to that point from somewhere else, I think. I'm pretty sure that's a path from somewhere else. Yeah, there's no way you can go up from here. Okay. You know, pardon me while I puzzle out the water temple so that it's not so terrible. Right, so from this side... Sorry. If we aim well, we can just grab the ledge and go up. I seem to remember with these kind of blocks, if you lay them too low, you just fall down. But if you aim kind of near the top of it, you do that. So that'll help save us a little bit of time. Maybe this is not a boots one. Yeah, I think we can just swim through this one. Blue Ankylos, saving time. Not enough time. Oh, wait. Okay, the problem is, unfortunately, this might as well just call it the water troll dungeon. Seriously. Every time you think you save a second, the game's like, no, actually, you're gonna have to put the boots on anyway. Because the only way out of there is to use the boots. Why would they set it up like that? They could have just put the water level in line with the floor, so you could just walk right up or climb right up. Nope, they're gonna force you to use the boots and the hookshot. Did I go this way yet? No. This was maybe it needed a long shot. If I remember correctly, the long shot is at the top. I think the idea was basically... The long and short of it was to cycle through the 3 levels to get all the keys you need. Once you've got enough keys, you get to the top, open up a door, and you can get the long shot. I am diving through here. You know it. And also continue with the terrible puns. Good. Good. 4 hearts until we die. Should have brought some fairies. So that will raise the water to here. So hopefully we got all the keys on the bottom floor that I needed. If I missed a key, then we end up repeating for a lot of time. Alright, we have torch to light, maybe. Alright, we can get across that one. We can open that if we want. Let's do the torch first. We're not allowed to use a stick. I kind of have a feeling this is not going to do anything, but... for science. It just gets us back in here. Neato. It didn't really do anything. So that basically forces it so that if the water is higher than this level, you can't light the torch with fire magic because you're underwater and get into there to change the level. It just locks you up, basically. Just makes it a one-way path. I'm feeling healthier already. This is one of the long shot ones, isn't it? Sorry, I'm confused again. Oh no, this was... was this where the compass was? Right. So I guess if you're speed running, it's probably faster to get it once the water's gone. Because swimming through here with the boots on and off, it would just sort of waste a little bit of time. If you came here after you lowered the water, it'd be a little bit easier. The sound of breaking pots fills you with determination. If only it was that easy. If only. Okay, I'm gonna go this way first, and then I will do the arrow gate. This... I feel like... Actually, I'm pretty sure this leads us to raising the water again. So I'm gonna go do the other one first. I'm trying to remember the right process. Oh, is this gonna be long shotable only? Yeah. I'm almost 100% sure you can't make that jump. You just can't make it over there fast enough. Alright, never mind. Every direction is blocked off, except for things that have long shot. We got one way to go. Alley-oop. And you wonder why people hate this dungeon. I'm so glad my nostalgia was right, and now I remember all the reasons this place is the worst. Alright, and this gets us to the final raise it to the top. So what have we really accomplished, everyone? Have we accomplished anything? I think we've accomplished nothing. Because I don't have a spare key. I didn't get anything useful. Oh no, maybe we... Did we free one of the floaty blocks? Is that what we did? I could have set a new teleport spot there. That might have been smart. You got a good point. So I needed to bring a key. I missed a key somewhere. That's great. Where could I have possibly missed a key? There's a couple on the second floor. There's still one on the basement. But some of those required the long shot, and I never remember for sure. I'm 99% sure that the third floor, this direction is what leads us to the long shot. 99% sure that that big room is the mini-boss, and then the long shot's at the top of that. So we need to go back down and figure out, essentially, which key I missed. I also never found... Because I pushed that one block on the top floor. On the right side. There is a chest over there. Right, because, like, I went to the top floor here. I remember pushing a block underwater. Or was this the compass again? That's the compass again. Forget it. I know there's definitely a room where the push block will help me. I think this floor is... Sorry, I'm just trying to remember all my map again. That's the arrow long shot one. So, yes. We're back to basics. Let's look at the map from the ground. The best dungeon in the game. Oh, I think it might be in the middle, actually. If we drain the water... Oh, I remember how to get it. Okay. We drain the water, we raise the water, and then from the center room we fall down underneath where one of the floating platforms was. And that gets us to that bottom chest. And that's probably the key. I just, you know... Jeez. No wonder no one likes you. Water Temple. This is right. It's the right way. Ooh, we went the right way. Also, if I'm smart, I will try to land on this ledge on the way back down. If I can pull it off. It might not be possible without re-entering this room. In fact, once I've raised the water once, I probably should also come to that room. Although I don't think it has a key, but it might. But that's basically 2 items that I've missed that I remember now. I think a lot of the trick is just getting the water to the middle floor. You need the water not at the top or the bottom, but in the middle to get a lot of stuff. Right, that was just the map. How come I didn't bounce? I hit the wall. I'm pretty sure if you bounce properly, you can land on that ledge, but whatever. And that was our first key, was behind that door. So we had to fire our way in to get our first key. And then on this Let me just check south and west here. South has got nothing. West led us to the twirly, but there's nothing we can do there at the swirly room right now. Yeah, I think there's only 2 spots we can go. And they both require coming through here. It's amazing the wet torches immediately light back on fire when you raise the water. It's pretty good. Magic torches. Alright, so this time for sure we're gonna get the key we need. Yeah, just for a split second, if you're watching closely, it does show you, hey Blue, maybe you should try dropping down the middle where the floating platform was. But easily missed, and I'm pretty sure this is the progression. But it's pretty sneaky. Pretty sneaky. Alright, this should be it. Probably gonna be some clams or something. There's definitely clams. As soon as I hit that switch, the clams are gonna come for us. Be prepared. Maybe we can just snipe them all from back here. That was pretty good. You know what? I didn't even get hit. I can't argue. Of all the traps in the water temple, this was not the worst. And instead of the typical use your hookshot to escape, this is your disable boots to escape. Alright, that's definitely 1 key that we need. But it's possible that we actually need 2 keys to make it all the way to the hookshot, the long shot. So, let's not be hasty. Leg boots. The iron is so heavy it lags the game. Alright, we're working our way back up. Now, I sort of remember that this room might have something up in it as well that I didn't look at the first. I definitely failed at this room. Like, this room has more stuff than just going to level 2. Like, I never went up here, yeah. Oh, but it's a long shot spider. I see. So I'll have to come back into this room once we have the long shot. Don't let me forget. I want to kill that spider later. Gotta trust chat for reminders. Okay, so then now that the water is at the middle point, we're also gonna go back to this bomb wall. We will remember, alright. I appreciate it. There we go. And there's a chest in there. I don't know for sure if this is a key, but I couldn't risk missing it for the second time. Alright, so we did probably need this one. Okay, with 2 keys, I betcha we're ready to go. I mean, I missed a loop, so I could have saved myself 1 loop if I had remembered all the stuff at the middle water floor. But now that we've sort of mapped out, it's sort of coming back to me slowly. And I think we're on track now for finishing it in 2 loops. Well, 3 if you count after we get the long shot. Assuming I remember everything with the long shot. Because we have to find the boss key, which takes a bit of a trip. If I remember correctly. So, we want the west side, I believe, because the west side takes us to the water leveler. The path on the south is... Let me just look. That might be the arrow hookshot one. Yeah. Can't go south without long shot. West is always... This one I always remember because it's the way to reset the water level. And this is, of course, like was mentioned, a good spot for Furor's Wind up here, basically. I tried. No Sniper Ankylo today. Yeah, I guess the main trick, I would say, is just making sure you get all your keys before you come back up here. If you don't mess this part up, it's probably not that hard. And the two sneakiest keys are at the middle water floor, where you have to go back underneath stuff, where you've already been. But this should be good now. Just a little bit of lag. Did Malin age? Yes, she is an adult now. She's all grown up. Everybody grew up except the Kokiri kid, basically. Oh boy, this room. Yeah. So, if you had the long shot, it'd be pretty easy. You need the long shot for the spider, I think. I think we have to go to this. And we just have to be really good with our hook shot. I'm going to put it back to 20 FPS mode, because it probably makes the platforms fall slower. And this is fun. Yeah, I definitely turned it down, don't worry. I thought of that. I want every second I can get to climb these, because my control's already bad enough. Alright, we're getting there. Only 5 more hook shots. Come on, go, go, go. Dang it, one more time. For sure this time. There we are. Not too bad, and I even have the key I needed. Alright, back to 30 FPS. Okay. Malin's age? Oh, I don't know. You'd have to look it up on a Wikipedia or something. I think it's easier just to kill the Tektites first. Assuming you can aim. Thanks, Rides. So this room, let me think. You hit the switch and then the water comes up, I think? They open their mouth. Then I can swim to that platform, hookshot across. I forget exactly. Well, we'll wing it. Something will happen. Oh, they grow. Is it timed, though? Oh, right. It's the up and down, yeah. Because this, yeah, this is a dumb one. This is just an annoying, time-consuming puzzle. Tedious, that is the word. Tedious indeed. And then we have to do it again to go up. Come on, just hop up. You're a big man. Just hop your way up. Let's just not give it a chance to steal my, my armor. It's almost like the game thinks I might need some magic. Now, I wonder if I died, could I use this to teleport? Oh, yeah. If we dispel the old one, and then put a new one here. If, say, we died by some random chance, I wonder if I could warp back. Alright, here we go. I mean, it's nothing. There's nothing that can happen in this room, right? It looks like it's safe. It's just water and trees and a suspicious background. Nothing in the tree. We're safe. We're totally fine. Strong iron bars. Well, I don't know how to get in there. Guess we'll just leave. But only after we fight Dark Link. Haha! Yeah, the stab seems to work the most, if I remember. I'm sure you can hit him with the jump attack, but the stab is just so much easier. There's no ducking out of that one, buddy. Bam! Murdered. Alright. I do kind of remember having a hard time with that guy as a kid. But, hey look, it's just a normal room. It was all an illusion. We weren't fighting nothing. Now, for interest's sake... Thanks, guys. You can't even see an item inside a chest. That might be a fake chest. Might be a fake chest. No, the fake chests are in the Shadow Temple. Alright, we got the long shot. Now we can shoot further. Yay. He's easier than the Zelda 2 Dark Link, that's for sure. Alright, yes, Navi, thank you. There's whirlpool vortexes. Thanks for telling me. So, let's see, what's on this? Let me just check for treasures. There's no treasures on this trip until we get to the end of it. But there might be some spiders. Let's go for a swim. I know you can wear the iron boots and it's probably safer, but it's also slower. Alright, there's a spider. Cats, get away. Can you please use your, shot? Thank you, thank you. How far would you make it in Ocarina of Time if the real you... No! Get out of there! The thing is, if the real you was affected by real physics, you could not put your iron boots in your backpack and suddenly float. So I don't think you could finish the puzzles, because as soon as you had the iron boots, you would sink, and then as soon as you threw them away, you would float. You couldn't put them on, sink, travel to a room, take them off, and float up. You'd have to leave them underwater or something. So, I'm not sure a real person could ever do this. I mean, I thought the iron boots were safer than walking normally. Maybe I was wrong. Or than swimming. This is working great. Clearly, master of the iron boots. Am I just stuck forever? I feel like... Well, now we're done. The only exception is real physics. Well, the first time you fell off a cliff that Link falls off of all the time, you'd be dead. So I don't think you'd survive. If your items work but real physics works, then there are forced falls like that one, and you would be dead. So I would just, you know, you'd break all your legs and then you'd sit here dying. I'm still not sure this would be possible with any kind of real physics. Just accept the whirlpool. Alright, swim! Swim, you punk. Also, get more hearts, because... I need hearts! No! Let me go! Please let me go. Swim! You've got the Zora tunic. Channel your fish! Channel your inner fish. Goodbye, cruel world. Also, you drowned. So when... Well, okay, here it is. How often have you played a Zelda game where you never died once? If every time you play Zelda... Every time you play a Zelda game where you have to restart or reload once, if it was real life, you're dead. Dead is a game over. A real game over is you're dead for good. So you'd have to beat the entire game, all the bosses, without ever actually dying. And maybe only with one hit, too, because you can't have 20 hearts. I don't think... Swim, you fairy boy. I don't think biologically having, Come on, fairy, come back. Killed by greed for wanting to heal. You know, maybe it's the FPS that's getting me. I don't know. I think they might suck faster in 30 FPS. That's what she said. But yeah, no, like, in real life, would you teleport back up to a room after you fell down a pit and drowned? Like, you have to assume that Link drowns every time he falls down there. Every time a whirlpool gets him, he drowns. So if you were playing yourself, and these whirlpools are pretty powerful, I think you might just be dead. Unless you're a really strong swimmer. Alright, let's try this again. Please give me a fairy this time. There we go. Okay, so, from here, I think you're meant to use the iron boots on this one, honestly. Just don't fall off this ledge, and you're fine. Then climb up. Yes, yes. And then we go... I've got my arrows ready. It's fine. I don't think Navi can heal him, though. It's true he has a fairy following him, but she's not very helpful. Mostly she just yells at him. There wasn't anything in that corner, was there? No. That's just where you get stuck and restart. Alright, well, we only had to restart that room like 20 times. That's a good start. And then this takes us back here. Yeah, okay. If all items work, you can have extra hearts. But where are you putting your extra hearts? You have to store them somewhere. And if you put them inside your chest, like, you're gonna have other problems. I think a big problem really is inventory storage space. With no comic dimension to store your sword, you have to carry your sword everywhere. Reminder about spiders. Yes, we're gonna go to the spider. Let's see. First off, the first one we're gonna get is the room with the waterfall room. We're gonna do that first, and then when we cycle, we're gonna remember. Which one are we gonna remember after that? The middle passage and up. Oh no, I'm having a heart attack. I have 13 more. And how exactly are you restoring your health? Are you eating these hearts? That's pretty gross. Just scarfing up enemy hearts everywhere you go. Ew, you just ate bat hearts. You're probably gonna get diseased. Alright, it's just... yeah, long shot is so long. Alright. There we go. You have to aim above it, sure. Alright, easily forgotten spider number 1. You absorb them. You just threw up osmosis. Okay, so this way we can't really go until we get a boss key anyway, so we're not doing that. There's no entrance to the middle thing until we cycle the water. So we need to go back to the bottom. Back to the bottom. Nightbot has no chill. I raised the symbol cap too. I raised all the spam caps a little bit to make them a little bit more generous. So we're going east. I still haven't gotten... which one's the oh yeah, there's all the... there's that room I kept trying to go to that needed the long shot. We can do that now. And then north is to the boss, basically. So yeah, there's... that chest. There's just one chest and a spider that we need, basically. You were being too extra. Alright, as long as you guys are cool with it, then we're fine. We haven't really had any big problems with the stream chat so far, so I'm not terribly worried about the big moderation stuff. I wouldn't want to turn them off completely, but, you know, I haven't really had problems yet. You guys have been pretty good. I mostly didn't want people pasting in, like, entire rafflecopters and stuff, so we have symbols limited a little bit. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, this place might be the best room for a Farore's Wind. If you put... let's see, probably the easiest way would be the first time you came down here, enter the door like this, and then right now cast Farore's Wind. Because every time you want to cycle it to this point, you could just teleport here. I guess you can't bounce off that wall. Weird. But yeah, I think that might be the fastest spot. Or the most useful spot. Does that imply it's definitely wind-based, Osmond? Definitely wind-based. Okay, so what was I gonna say? Second floor. Also the center and the top of the... I have to raise the middle floor up. But there's two areas. There's the hook shot, the bow to open a door and then hook shot across. And then there's the other area where it's just walk over, up, below spikes, above spikes, and then hook shot. I needed a long shot to get through that. That was on the second floor as well, so... there must be like a spider or something on one of those other paths. Conveniently, we can do this room a lot faster now. Alright. All spiders that chat needed to remind me of have been captured. Now we need music. I don't think this room would make a great, this would probably not make a great Furor's Wind, because this would be underwater. And I'm not sure how Furor's Wind would work in a room that could be flooded. Because then you couldn't play them. You couldn't actually use your ocarina if the water was above it. So this one might not be the most useful spot for a teleporter. But honestly, that first one might have been the right choice. Okay, so that is the bow one. That's the one we need for sure. And then this is the one that I kept trying to go into and kept finding out that I was missing my upgrade. Or no, this was the compass. Never mind. We did that. We did that 5 times. I'm a little bit paranoid here. As soon as I pull the bow out, right? Yeah. The compass room is very suspicious. Oh, you know what's making this harder again? I was playing it in 30 FPS mode again. And also, these Tektites are making it a lot harder. But yeah, the timers are 50% faster when you're in 30 FPS, so. Not like I'm making very good aim here. Jeez. So touchy. I mean, you can see my problem here. I'm obviously not getting good. How did I do horse archery, but I can't do fire forward with a hookshot? Oh, we just about cut our legs off. Alright. That'll do. How long have I been streaming? Oh, geesh. 5.5 hours? Yeah, we're not going to go a whole lot longer. Hey, I'm so glad I pushed this block that one time. I knew I needed to. And we got ourselves another precious key. Alright. Now that might be everything until we go back up top and raise the water one last time. It's all the treasure chests at the very least. You can't go that way. Was there a hook shot here? Sure there was. I guess that explains why they made you take your boots off for that one originally. You never died on stream. No, we died once, maybe? Something killed me. What killed me, guys? You remember? Maybe not today. Oh, Phantom Ganon killed me, but it was more because of, because we're playing on 30 FPS mode, Phantom Ganon had, like, double lightning balls. It was a huge glitch, honestly. That might have been the only actual death. I forget. I drowned, yeah, but that didn't really count. I guess the platform floats up, so the only way across there is to raise the water. Just trying to be clever here. Or no, that's where the platform comes up. What was... Because left of here was the dungeon entrance, I thought. No, south was the dungeon entrance. Maybe I never went through that door? There might have been another long shot block behind there. There's probably like a switch or something that's done that one. Alright. Trying to remember. So now if I had left a Furor's Wind on that side, that would be very convenient. No, the left on that level, that's what takes you to the hook shot. Of course it does. I've already done that. Oh, does it just raise when you lift the water up? Maybe it just blocks you out, so you can't, like, skip this section of raising the water again, right? Like, just forces you to raise all the water. Because I was thinking I could bypass this final section, but... I suppose the developers have their reasons, but it seems like it's kind of shoehorning you in. It'd be nicer if there was ways of kind of bypassing some of these songs, just so you could hookshot across if you managed to get up there sneakily, right? Okay, that was the hookshot. And then, yeah, you're like you said. This just goes up with the water. I don't think that's necessary. They could have just left that up. If you had the long shot and made it to the top floor, there's no reason why you can't just come to the boss, right? Unfortunately, I'm wrong in the sense that I didn't get the big key yet, which is under the boss. So we're gonna have to go back to the first floor where I clearly missed one section. Well, it wouldn't be an Ankylo stream if I didn't miss something. I think there's one fairy here, though. Maybe even two. There is two. Was there a spider in the escalator room? Yeah, I just killed it fairly quickly this time. So... it's the room on the north side on the second floor that I messed up. So do I have to do another entire cycle here because I missed it again? I hope not. Maybe I can just sneak my way in with boots. It should be right there. Oh, was this... yeah, I think we actually might be okay after all. This was the room I was thinking of. Every time I went to the compass room, every third, fourth, and fifth time I went to the compass room, I was thinking of this room. But I just kept going the wrong way. But yeah, this room requires the long shot. And now that we have it, we can go get the boss key. So, I didn't totally mess up my route this time. Yeah, we couldn't make it across this. Yeah. Good. Alright, we're doing alright. This is why nobody likes Water Temple. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm totally aware. This is probably not the worst room to put a Furor's Wind on either. Might as well use these arrows, right? The worst thing is to be knocked into a whirlpool by a Tektite at the end of the annoying room. Just let him do his jumps and then shoot him. Someone was asking earlier if I had an aimbot. That'd be so nice right now. This is a pretty long, very accurate shot. I feel like on the original N64 controller this was easier, like it wasn't quite as sensitive. So I'm not sure exactly if I'll be able to make this. There we go. Alright, well we used most of our arrows, but on the other hand, that's one danger done. Now, just check my map here for a second. Yeah, they respawn if you fall in, that is correct, yeah. So the treasure is to the left of here, but if I remember correctly, it's Also up. Yeah, so we can't hop up there unless there's some sort of fancy bomb backflip you can do to get up there, which would be pretty awesome. We're gonna have to get there from going the long way, which requires getting across this room. Which you can't use the iron boots in because there are walls underwater. So it's swim, don't fall into the whirlpool, swim, don't fall in the whirlpool, don't get hit by a block, try not to suck. The old try not to suck strategy. That is not really the way I wanted to go, but this will do. Alright. Just keep swimming. Eventually we'll be out of the rapids, right? Just wait for the rock! It's okay, I can do this. Just keep tapping B. Keep tapping B. We'll be free. After that rock. Okay, go, go, go! Go! And we're good, we're good. Alright, first time every time. Whew. Feeling good. What do we got down here? Oh, manta rays. Alright, that's not so bad. Manta rays that can also fly. Why not? They're flying fish, guys. They're about as good as bats that light themselves on fire and then charge you. Okay, I remember this room being annoying because you have to very slowly push stuff around or something. Or maybe that's the next room. Probably the next room. Fly fishing? That's not bad. Oh, I knew someone would mention Steve Irwin. Come on. I'm assuming this is timed as soon as I take my boots off, but it sure is. So, right. Yes, it is the slowly pushing blocks around puzzle. They're just a little bit hard to notice. If you're paying attention, there you go. With the upgraded textures, maybe it's harder to see the difference. Nah, that's no excuse. Alright, let's very slowly push some giant blocks. And then go all the way around. And then pull it a little bit. And then go all the way around. Yep, I remember this room. Has anyone asked recently what's wrong with Water Temple? This is because we're playing the original game. And the moon and star symbol was always in the original Ocarina of Time. Until it got censored out. And it's not specifically Islam. It's just a moon and star. It's a symbol that lots of people use. Just like how the Nazi symbol is actually a corrupted Buddhist symbol, I believe, if I remember correctly. Lots of your symbology actually has ancient roots. Alright, Tektites again, maybe? Definitely. I have 9 arrows. What's right with the Water Temple? Well, yeah. Hey, accuracy for the win. Alright, I'm feeling like I'm getting a bit better with that bow again, finally. Hindu? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, to be fair, I'm sure there's a lot of overlap. Stupid door. And then the fairy yells at me. I mean, obviously, I'm no, like, iconography expert. I've heard the word said before, but, yeah, I know it got censored out eventually by, Nintendo for some reason, and I'm not a huge fan of censorship just to appease whatever group is offended. So, as a default, I would prefer the game stuck to its original design. Go! Okay, okay. Maybe, maybe that's better. Look at it! Like a ninja! Alright, so I remember there's like a spider here. It might be safer to put the boots on, I don't know. It's right in the corner here. There we go, this'll do. I got my Naruto point back. Yes! Ninja Blue to the rescue. We're still missing a spider somewhere, though. Okay, so we need to go that way. No. We need to go down one and then that way. I'm worried that I'm going to get knocked back into the whirlpool room and have to do this all over again. And whenever I cast my wind spell, then you know I'm not going to fail, so you don't have to worry about it once I've cast this. You know, when Link casts magic, it kind of looks like he's making hand signs. This just takes me right back here. See, that was completely the wrong way. Where the heck was I supposed to go? Behind the boulders, I guess. Well, we'll leave the room and then cast the wind spell. That's why I used it. I clearly misread the map there. Alright, let's try this again. Map. I'm facing south. I need to go right and then north. So that's... yeah, okay. Just wait till the boulder goes by and then walk past it, I guess. Just like that. That's exactly what I meant. Oh, it's underwater. I didn't see... I couldn't see under the water. The graphics are too good. I couldn't see down here. Do I lose my Naruto point for rolling into a boulder? Sure, you can save it, whatever. Alright, the final locked door with a normal chest. After all that hard work, we're ready to find a boss. And fight the menu leg once more. I feel like there's a reasonable chance that there's a fairy in one of these. Bam. Well, we're pretty healthy now. We got 3 fairies. Yeah, the boss chests are great. They are. Snazzy. There was 2 fairies. Ooh. We shall never die. Alright, well that's it. The water's at the max level. All we gotta do is get back to that center room. And we're done. Perfect, thank you. I needed that damage boost. Alright, don't fall in the whirlpool, guys. Don't fall in the whirlpool. Grab the edge, please, quickly. Thank you. Okay. I wonder... Can you, Yes! Ninja Blue is back! It's fine, he was wet, so he wanted to dry off for a second. Come on. Ninja Blue is not very good at underwater swimming. Stop! I was not even... I swear to you guys, I was not even pressing forward on the D-pad. I'm pressing dive. I guarantee you. It's easy! Look how easy it is. It's super easy to just hop down and swim up. I've probably seen a speedrunner do something like that. That's what I was trying to do. Half the battle is remembering how the professionals do things. Wait a second. Oh no, we're good. I thought they lowered the water on me while I was doing all that stuff down there. Alright, we should be good. Don't think we need any items specifically. Other than the hookshot. We got lots of fairies. Oh yeah, this one. Everybody loves this room. This is the run, 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 don't slide. Oh, man. See if I get lucky here. I am a true ninja. Probably a lot worse if you're on 30 FPS mode. Alright! Blue, look out! It's weird water! Pull out your sword. So if it's weird water, we shouldn't go into it, clearly. No, we're drowned, we're dead. Alright, this is the monster that froze all of Zora's domain. And I don't know what else. I guess drained the Lake Hylia or something. I don't know. After all the trouble with Water Temple, I don't really think this guy's going to be a huge problem. Although it's a bit spooky underwater like that. The water boss in Majora's Mask is much scarier than this thing. It needs darker water and a bigger pool for this to be scary. Instead, it just looks like a giant amoeba. Sorry, guys. I guess it's easier to have space from over here. We missed. Look, we'll get it eventually. It's not very smart. Alright, it's coming to get me. Oh no, the amoeba's coming. Oh no! It completely missed. My hook shot is... Okay, now we're dead. Now we're in trouble. To be fair, he does do quite a bit of damage. And this animation is cool. So I had to show that off. I did that on purpose, right? Totally on purpose. I usually manage to get a hit by now. Something's going on weird. I wonder if it's because I'm on 30 FPS again. But, like, normally hitting the amoeba with the hookshot's not too hard. I don't think I've ever had to do manual aiming. But yeah, I'm not even getting close. Alright, line up. Yeah, no excuse. Alright. We're gonna have to do it the slow way. Yeah, just bounce at me, I dare you. Come up here. As soon as he does his little swirlies, you just back up and then he can't even hit you. I miss the hookshot boss from Link to the Past, honestly. Where you pull off the little eyeballs. There. Be dead. Truly not the most dangerous of bosses, but... The purple upgrade for the HD was pretty cool. And then he dries out, and that is the last we'll ever see of him. Thanks, Azure. I have missed this heart before, and had to redo the dungeon to get the heart sorted. Look at all them hearts. I feel like I missed a spider in there somewhere. I don't think we had the spider symbol at the end, so that's a disappointment. But otherwise, we did fine. We did fine. Alright, let's go hang out with our fish girlfriend. Girlfriend number 4. I would have expected no less from the man I chose to be my husband. Zora's domain and its people will eventually return to their original state, although they're all frozen. As a reward, I grant you my eternal love. Also this coin. Yeah, everyone we knew as a child has turned into a sage, basically. Oh yes, we're looking for Zelda. She's so hard to find. Isn't it crazy? She's alive. I can sense it. Well, the fish person knows Zelda's alive, then we can probably trust her, I guess. Psychic fish. You probably have a point, Rides. Everybody else is stuck in the Sacred Realm. Well, no, yeah, because even Nabooru is a sage in the end, so all the girls are stuck here, except Malin. Alright, Water Medallion. Well, don't worry, not too far off to learning our 5th girlfriend's name. If you see Sheik, please give him my thanks. See? Chat was like, Sheik's not a guy, Sheik's a girl. Ruto knows. You gotta trust her. Zelda's like probably a sage anyway or something. She's a princess. She's got better things to do. As the water rises, the evil is vanishing from the lake. Blue, you did it! Did Ruto want to thank me? Oh, I see. We have to return peace to Hyrule for her sake too, don't we? Look at that, Blue. Together, you and Princess Ruto destroyed the evil. She did not help us at all. Once again, she just showed me one switch and then swam off and disappeared. She could have, like, raised the water for us. Like, imagine if you could do that dungeon and Princess Ruto just raised and lowered the water whenever you wanted her to. That'd be so nice. Anyway, it's pure. We're happy. The fish can swim in it again. I guess Link could be related to Zelda, possibly. I guess he's just lucky she didn't push him into the water. I mean, Sheik could have pushed Link into the lake. Such a ninja. That was a pretty good dive. You guys catch that? Very, very, very stealthy. Stealth level 100. Alright, we got ourselves 4 arrows. I gotta use one right now before this dawn goes too far. We still haven't figured out who made the claw marks. It was probably the killer owl that flies around this world. The previous hero of time was eaten by the owl. He stopped listening to him, and he got eaten. And that's the kind of damage the owl can do to a tree. You got some magic arrows! Is this gonna be a, This might be a fairy. Where is the owl in the future? I don't know. Doesn't seem like this is a fairy. What about maybe this one? I think either one would have triggered. No. This is just those weird fairy points that I never understand. If they ever do like a modern remake of Ocarina of Time, they need to do a better job of signaling... Oh look! It's actually the Scarecrow. But they just need a better way of signaling what these green fairy spots mean. Because it's such a random guess. Just play every song you've got, and then bomb it, and then throw a hammer on it, and then... I don't know what else you can do to it. Do a barrel roll on it, basically. Alright, folks, well, I think with the Water Temple done, that is three adult dungeons. We didn't actually make a ton of progress today in terms of dungeon clearing, but we've cleared out most of the side quests. So I think we're going to end today's stream here, and then next stream, which will hopefully happen Monday or Tuesday or something, we will clear out Shadow and Spirit Temples. Which are a little bit longer, but not quite as terrible as Water. So I think that's it for now. I guess the owl could be, whatever the name of that, the Light Sage is, right? Because the light medallion came from the weird light sage. It could be the owl is sort of that person, I guess. That's not the craziest theory. Anyway, like I said, that's all for today's live stream. Thank you guys for hanging out and chatting. Always nice to have some company going through these old games, having some fun. If you're watching this on YouTube in the future, you're a future tuber, you know, hope you also enjoyed. And I'm sure there'll be more videos to come once I finish the next stream. Thanks, everybody. And I'll leave you off for a little bit of Ocarina tune as we close down the stream. Have a great day, everybody.